My name is Purvi and I'm a registered dietitian here at ADC. I work for endocrinology. Today I'm going to show you how to make a quinoa stuffing, and it's very healthy for diabetics. It's an option for vegetarians. It's gluten-free and very nutrient-packed. First of all, what we're going to do is we're going to take our 1 cup of quinoa and we're going to boil it. And it's just regular quinoa. There's a couple of types out there that you might see in the grocery store, but I just got the original quinoa. We're going to take about a cup of water and we're going to let it come to a rolling boil, and then what I do is I add our quinoa in there. And once I do that, I turn the heat down and I let it simmer for about 15 minutes, because that way it becomes nice and fluffy, and you'll see that the quinoa will soak up all the water in there. And this is how it's going to be when it's all done and boiled. And it, like I said, takes about 15 minutes, and you'll see all the water kind of soaked up in there. Then I've got our sweet potatoes. These are kind of long, large ones. I used about 1.5 of these. So let's go ahead and cut up our sweet potato. And you know, you want to peel it and get it all nice and wash it and get it all nice and clean. Sweet potatoes are just, you know, a great root vegetable. They have lots of vitamin C, lots of vitamin A, you know, high in antioxidants. So you see my pieces, they're not, you can make them as big or small as you like. And I've got 1/2 of a red onion that I'm going to use. And that just adds some nice color than a regular onion too. It has a little bit of a different flavor also. I chop up my garlic, and like I said, you can use a little more or a little less if you'd like. So what I'll do is I just season this with a little bit of salt and pepper, put it onto my baking sheet, and drizzle a little bit of olive oil over it. I baked it for about 25 minutes, just until my vegetables were nice and soft. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put our quinoa in. That's all cooked and ready to go. And just see how light that is. And we're going to go ahead and put in our vegetables that we've cooked up. And you can smell that onion and garlic and olive oil and the sweet potato. It smells really good. This is an optional thing if you'd like your cranberries. And you know, if you've got a nut allergy or something, you can leave the pecans out. It's not necessary that they're in there. It adds a good crunch for those who like it. And I toasted these before I put them in. And then we're going to add 2 teaspoons of cumin, and that just adds a nice little smoky flavor to it. And then I'm just going to stir it all together. And then, of course, you know, salt and pepper to taste if needed. And the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up just about 3 tablespoons of parsley, and I just chopped it all up. There we go, and it's looking nice. So there you have it. Hope you enjoy it, and thank you very much.